What's up, YouTube? So before we get started with this video, on ESPN, they're going to be talking about the fight between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin this weekend, and they're going to be talking to Tyson Fury in the ring directly after the fight. So see what they have to say.
Big congratulations to Otto. I just want to say rest in peace to his father. I know he'd be very, very proud of the performance that Otto Wallin just did. The great Swede, the Viking warrior. It was a great fight, you know. I got caught early on with the inside of the glove on the eyelid, which cut the eye, changed the fight completely. For majority of the fight, I couldn't see out my left eye, and then Southpaw Orthodox clashed heads and give me a second cut. I've not seen the cut, but it feels quite bad. But, you know, I am a gypsy warrior. This is Mexican Independence Day. Come on, Mexico! Viva Mexico!
So this was definitely a great fight, and Otto Wallin definitely gave Tyson Fury a run for his money. As a matter of fact, the scorecards go 116 to 112, 117 to 111, 118 to 110 for Tyson Fury. I think those should have definitely be way more closer, because Otto Wallin definitely put in some work. And like what Tyson said, Otto was able to get in there and split that right eye open above his eye. I mean, that cut is bad. That's a very bad cut. It's almost so bad that I bet you if Tyson Fury was anybody else, that the referees and doctors probably would have called it, because that cut's almost 3/4 of his eyebrow, and definitely big enough that you can comfortably put your thumb in there. That's how big that cut is. But I have to say that Tyson Fury, he was a true champion, a true fighter. He could have easily given up, or, you know, maybe complaining about the cut, or, you know, just not really gave it more effort. But he came back. He did a good job. He kept fighting through it, and he got the win. But I think the fight was definitely closer, definitely closer. And these promoters and fighters, they're playing with fire, but not giving us this big fight between Tyson Fury, Wilder, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, all these fights, because it looks like somebody might lose again before we get one of these big fights, because this fight between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin was way too close for comfort. I mean, way too close for comfort. So let's continue.
You told us in the fighter meetings you wanted a war. You wanted to finish this fight with a body shot a la Julio Cesar Chavez. You ended up with a face like Julio did against Oscar De La Hoya, with the blood and everything. What did you learn about yourself in your performance tonight?
Listen, it was a good performance. I got a good 12 rounds in. Otto Wallin was a tough Swede. Blood, guts, heart, all showed tonight. I won the WBC prestigious Mayan belt, lineal champion, 5th defense of my title. Deontay Wilder, I want you next, bomb!
So, like I said before, this was a great fight, and definitely if Otto Wallin gave Tyson Fury some trouble, and he definitely gave Tyson Fury some problems, what do you think is going to happen if he fights Tyson or fights Deontay Wilder again? Because Otto Wilder, I mean, he kind of beat up Tyson Fury. His lip was busted. He has a huge cut over his right eye. I heard that there was another cut. I wasn't quite able to see it. But pretty much he got beat up. He won the rounds. He overall outboxed Otto Wallin, but that was too close for comfort. And like I said, if Otto Wallin's giving Tyson Fury trouble, that doesn't look good for the next fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Because if Otto Wallin's able to put a huge cut and really beat up the face of Tyson Fury, what do you think is going to happen when he goes against Deontay and Deontay sees that type of blood? Because I bet you Deontay could finish that fight. Once Otto Wallin put that big cut on Tyson Fury, he should have been able to just clean it up and finish it. Just keep working that eye, tear that thing open, even though he tried to do that with his thumb, which he should have lost a point for that. But I think he might need more experience or something. But once you see that cut, you're just blood in the water, you got to keep going at that cut. He had like almost, 6 or 7 rounds to go after that cut and bust it open. But like I said, if he's able to do that, Deontay Wilder would definitely have no problem opening that cut up so bad that he won't be able to fight anymore. So this definitely leaves a lot of food for thought, and these trainers and promoters and fighters need to stop playing with fire and give us the fights that we want. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, Wilder, Andy Ruiz, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, all those guys. Give us that fight, because somebody might lose again. We already saw with Anthony Joshua, but this fight right here between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin was a little bit too close for comfort. And like I said, if Otto Wallin was able to do what he did to Tyson Fury, I know Deontay Wilder will be able to shut him down. He'll be able to seal the deal. Once he gets that type of cut on Tyson Fury, I'm pretty much sure that Deontay Wilder will be able to end it, seal the deal, and that'll be it. Whether by knockout or just tearing our eye open, so far open that they have to call the fight. Like I said, if Tyson Fury wasn't who he is, and nobody wanted the big fight or didn't care about the big fight, I'm pretty much thinking that they would have called the fight because that cut was that bad. And if Tyson Fury wasn't scheduled to rematch Deontay Wilder, I'd almost say that I would like to see a rematch between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin. That's how good that fight was. If Otto Wallin could just tweak his game a little bit, and he had a little bit more experience to work on that cut and really be able to get in on that 7-inch reach that Tyson Fury has to get in and open that cut up more, I think we could be talking about a different story. We could definitely be talking about a different story. So like I said, if they weren't supposed to rematch Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, I would definitely have no problem with a rematch between Otto Wallin and Tyson Fury. So let's continue.
You will get that next once you recover from this cut. And when we look at that,
and you see how the referee's not let Tyson Fury get away from talking about that cut, because that's how bad that was. I mean, like I said, he pretty much got beat up, but he did enough to win and, walk away with it. But this is too close for comfort. But I'm happy that the announcer has not let him get away and not talking about that cut, because he really has 2 cuts, a huge one on his right side of eye, one somewhere else I didn't quite see, and his lip got busted. So I'm glad the referee's really pointing that out, because Tyson Fury shouldn't have got beat up the way he did. But I don't want to say Otto Wallin's a nobody, but this guy, even though he's 20-0, but I've never really heard of this guy. And if he gave him that type of problem, gave Tyson Fury problems like that, that's not a good indicator for your next fight. It's supposed to be one of the biggest fights of your life against Deontay Wilder in a rematch. So let's continue.
2020 is the fight everybody sees. What did you learn tonight that will help you for that fight?
Listen, all preparation is good. I had a long time out of the ring. That's my 3rd fight back now. 1, 2, 3, 4 fight back. Put me in good stead now for the big boy, the old bronze bomber, the big dosser, aka Big Dosser. He's next February 22nd. Let the cut heal, enjoy myself and get some time to relax.
I mean, take a look at that cut. That's almost 3/4 of his eyebrow. And that's big enough that you can comfortably put your thumb in there like you're putting down your fingerprint for your thumb. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. And you trying to tell me if Otto Wallin's able to do that to Tyson Fury, well, you can only imagine what Deontay Wilder would do with those power bombs. He would easily be able to tear that thing open within a round. Easily. Especially once he smells blood. Oh yeah, it'd be a wrap. So needless to say, Tyson Fury has got a lot of things to really be thinking about. And, all this showboating, he wasn't necessarily showboating, but, trying to do theatrics and all that in the ring and trying to be a little flashy. Nah, you better just focus on taking care of these guys you're going against and get out of there and get the win. Don't worry about showboating. At this point, don't worry about giving the fans a fight and make it look good. You just need to focus on tearing somebody up and moving on, because you have no room to be dancing around and, trying to showboat when you fight against Deontay Wilder. Like I said, if Otto Wallin was able to do this to Tyson Fury, you just imagine what Deontay Wilder can do. And yeah, so let's continue.
The family's been